Good afternoon, everybody. I'm looking rough here. It's okay. I'll handle it up later on. But I just want to get on here real quick because today is a wonderful day. And y'all probably like, she always getting on here talking about it's a wonderful day. Do all my days be wonderful? Yes, they do in a sense because I'm going to make it wonderful. I don't care if something bad happening or not. I'm about to change it because I refuse to be sad for a long period of time. I only need to be sad long enough to figure out why I'm sad and what I need to do to change it. And then I'm going to make the necessary changes to change it. So today is Sunday, August 8th, 2021, right? So I'm taking my walk, and when I was walking earlier, right, like I had this burst of energy, and I just wanted to skip. So I was skipping. Skip to my little, skip. That's my little girl inside of me, like skip to my little, my darling. Sometimes when you feeling low and stuff ain't going right, you gotta find ways to bring yourself out of that energy because you don't want to stay stuck in it too long. You can sit with it for a little bit, but you don't want to stay stuck in it too long, right? Now I want to keep skipping. I'm going to skip a little bit. So it has officially been a year since the foundation that I knew for the past 12 and a half years. Well, I'm just say 13 years took a dramatic shift, right? Foundation that I once knew was being torn down right before my very eyes. I never thought that it would happen, but it began to happen little bit by little bit around this time last year. Well, really, yeah, at the beginning of Leo season, July 27th. Like things just started shifting and changing, and y'all, it did not feel good. It did not feel good at all. I did a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection on the past few years, just trying to see, where I missed the mark, how I could have did something different, what was my part in the whole situation. Because as much as we would like to blame other people for a lot of things that happen in our life, especially if they hurt us or betray our trust or whatever, if we sit back long enough and peel back the layers, we will realize that there was something that we could have did different. Now, would it have made a difference in the other person's actions? You can't really say, because we all are in the process of healing. Some of us want to heal and are determined to do the work to heal. And some of us want to heal, but we want other people to do it for us. And nobody can do it for us. It has to be done. We have to do it ourselves. We got to put in that work. We got to chop the wood. That's the phrase that I've been hearing. But yeah, so it's been approximately a year since the towers started falling in my life, and then it was just the beginning, because I had a few more moments where shit just hit the fan, if you will, and it didn't feel good. And it was scary because it's like, well, what am I going to do? Because this is what I've been knowing for this amount of time. So what am I going to do? Where am I going to go from here? So, hit the reset button That's pretty much what I had to do, hit the reset button, go back, revise, and figure it out. Of course, it don't all come to you overnight. You got to take things as they come and deal with them accordingly. But the one thing I have learned in this past year is I'm not about to sit down and just let life happen. Just allow life to happen. I'm not going to sit down and allow life to happen. Because a lot of us do. We just let stuff happen. Oh, it is what it is. No. You have to get up and make things happen. How you doing? You got to get up and make things happen for yourself. You don't just lay there and just let life happen. You got to get up and move and shake and get the ball rolling. You know, especially if you're a person of faith. It don't matter what religion or if you're a spiritual person. If you're a person of faith, you know, you got to get up and make some things happen. You can't just sit back and allow life to happen to you. So if something don't sit right with you, if you're not happy about a situation, you know, consult whoever you consult, whatever your God is, or, you know, whoever. Consult who you need to consult. Do the research you need to do as far as making the changes and make it happen. You know, start taking those steps toward doing that. You know, it ain't going to be overnight. You might have to just go from one milestone to the next. But know in the end that which you are trying to accomplish will be accomplished. You just got to persevere and do it. So, today is new moon in Leo. Leo the lion, right? You know, they like the king of the jungle. This world is like a jungle, right? You got to get up and get it. You know, you can't sit back and be like, woe is me, and why is this happening to me, and why is this not working? Don't think like that. You got to flip how you think and just say, you know what? This is where I'm at right now. This is what I need to do to get to this point, because this is where I want to be at. So with it being the new moon today, it's like a blank page, right? So this is a good time to set your intentions of what you want to do. You know, write out your goals, the steps that you need to take to accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish. So, you know, the Bible say to write it down, make it plain, right? Write it down, make it plain. You know, set your intentions. And then we'll go from there. You got this whole moon cycle to do so. But, yeah, it's a beautiful day. I got, you know, a lot of energy, but I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all, you know, I'm excited. It's been a year. You know, it ain't been peaches and cream, because I done had a lot of days that I cried. You know, I dealt with being bitter and resentful, you know, thinking I was ready to move on, like I was healed. And I was to an extent, but then you have moments where you get triggered and people say or do certain things, and then you like, shit, I ain't really healed. I need to go back and fix this, because, you know, me clicking on so-and-so wasn't warranted, you know, just because they said a word or did something that reminded you of something somebody else did. So you just like snip, cut them off, or you give them a whole flutter of words, like, you know. So yeah, it wasn't easy, y'all. It wasn't easy at all. And I don't ever want y'all to think like when I get on here I'm in a good mood. Like, why she always in a good mood? She had like, you know, bad things don't happen. Bad things do happen. The thing is, I'm not about to let the bad things affect how I live my life. When I decide I want to do something, you know, if I decide I want to be happy, I'm going to take the steps for me to be happy. You know, everybody don't want you to be happy. They want you to be where they at. I'm not about to be where everybody else is. If it don't make me happy, if it makes me uncomfortable, if it makes me feel like I'm stuck, stagnant, or in bondage, I'm not finna do that. I did that for way too long. I'm not finna do that. So yeah, don't sit back and let life happen. Live your life. Don't just be out here existing. Live your life. You know, you want to build a legacy, build you a legacy. But you're going to have to step out there. You can't just wait. Ain't nothing going to fall in your lap. I mean, sometimes it does. You know, I ain't going to lie. You might get a check in the mail. If you work it right, if you're obedient to what the Holy Spirit, the divine being tell you to do, you obedient and you on your path, the money will come. It ain't always about chasing the bag, because it will come. I am a living witness that unexpected monies can come. So, yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out how that works, but I know it's possible. Just put that out there. Anywho, yeah, y'all take advantage of the day. Seize the moment. You know, if it's something you feel like you need to do, go ahead and do it. It may not even make sense to you right at that moment, but go on and take a chance on yourself. Gamble on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm about to enjoy the rest of this day. You know, I wanted to come on here. I haven't been on my social media this weekend. I won't go on there till tomorrow, but I just wanted to get on here and share my little year anniversary with y'all in my transition, because I am definitely not the same as I was this time last year. You know, a lot has changed dramatically for me, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Mentally, you know, I'm not the same. And it's good, but it wasn't easy for me to get to this point. You know, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of me looking within myself and really trying to pinpoint like what makes me tick and why I was so upset about the things that happened. And of course, like I said, the part I played in it, because we all make mistakes. We all, at times, we do things believing it's right because of our perception and our experiences. And of course, a lot of things that we do and say is based off our experiences. And if we have a lot of traumatic experiences that we dealt with, a lot of the decisions that we make are not necessarily right, but we don't see it at that time because it's based off, you know, what we've been through. So we can't always blame it on the other person for their actions, but the other person also has to accept responsibility and accountability for their actions. So it's not to dismiss what the other person did, but it's to help you see your own faults and hold your own self accountable. And I think that's the thing between religion and spirituality. One of them is religion is more of, well, if God don't come do this, if he don't say yes, then it ain't for me. If he don't, but, and it's like more of the somebody else holding you accountable. But with spirituality, it's like, this is what I'm going to do. Let me get myself in alignment to do these things. I'm going to sow this seed. I'm going to water it. I'm going to give it what it needs to grow. And I'm going to hold myself accountable to make sure I do these things. So that's just my opinion about it. But I'm going to get off of here and enjoy the rest of my walk and my rest of my day. I hope y'all have a great, wonderful day. And don't be scared to walk into the unknown. Don't be afraid when things happen in your life and you feel like, well, what am I supposed to do now? It's like a reset button. It's an opportunity for you to rebuild your foundation the way you want it, but also to heal yourself so you can have a solid and healthy foundation. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful day.